Yo, what's up, Alex? What's up, Wooly? What's up, Agent? How y'all doing? Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. So Mon, my buddy Sin Vision, he's 37. He's really good, dude. He's like an iridescent. Definitely one of the better, like, older players. And just really good player in general. He's got a pretty wild loadout. We'll have to see how it performs. He's got a MTZ 556, which is the one I'm skeptical of, but he's got a superi as well, and I'm a big fan of superi. Always gonna have a soft spot in my heart for the superi. I think my Urzikstan PR was with superi. It was like 47 kills on Urzikstan. Not my all-time PR, but my PR for that map. Yo, Tax, what's good, bro? Dude, I got a gameplay yesterday for that, the loadout you provided. Oh, wait, oh, that's right, because he opened it, so I never scanned. It was funny, because I knew about that cast-off. I was like, here we go. Not really a fan of it, because the bullet velocity and the TTKs are terrible, but, like, I know it's, like, 0 recoil. So I was kind of like, you know, I've used it before. You know, I kind of know what to expect with that one. I'm gonna try it. And then I was thinking that I thought the MX9 was gonna be trash, but that actually is the one that's like a sleeper. That MX9 is actually really good. I liked it because I could finally like hip fire again. The new guns have such bad hip fire. What's up, Jen? Yeah, the MX9 is really good, dude. I'm sorry though, that the other one is terrible. Like, you should not be using that unless you're just like dicking around. The problem is the bullet velocity and the TTKs, but obviously no recoil. But I mean, yeah, recoil is kind of like king at long range, but like you can't just completely gut the other stuff when you can hit your shots. Well, dude, if you struck, I mean, it literally has no recoil, bro. If you can't hit shots with that, you're probably not hitting your shots with anything, my boy. But yeah, MX9 actually was like no troll, pretty fucking good. What was weird about it is that the movement, so the reason I was worried about it, because I like reviewed the stats on it, and the movement speed was awful. Like, dude, like the movement speed is really bad on the paper, but didn't feel that slow. So I don't know if it's like bugged. I don't know what the fuck that, I don't remember the exact numbers, but yeah, that was kind of odd. Like the sheet movement speed was really bad, but like in practice it didn't feel that slow. So it makes me wonder if like the old guns might have some shit broken on there. What's up, Fierce Nuke? All right, here we go. MTZ 556. See if the old head's got some secret sauce or if he's just a maniac. The thing, I already know about the superi. The superi is still a banger. Confused because I guess, oh, I never put Betty's down. These bozos need to get off me, bro. They're no match for my boys superi, man. This thing is awesome. You gonna snipe me, you fucking bum? How you like me now, youngsters? Put that on a TikTok, buddy. Well, we're off to a pretty good start with Sin Vision's loadout, bro. Holy cow. Get them out! I better be recording. Okay, I'm good. The thing about the superi is it still has really good movement. So even as other things have been nerfed, you still have like a movement skill gap. I haven't even got to shoot this like MTZ yet. I can't climb that without knowing what's going on here. No, dude, I misplayed that. Sorry you guys had to witness that. Dude, the MTZ was shaking like a shitting dog, though. I don't know about that. I like superi, but I don't know about this MTZ. What's my favorite weapon in COD history? Jeez. I'm actually a huge fan of the STG. But I mean, I got a lot of favorites, man. Obviously, I like all the OG MP5s from like way back in the day. Modern Warfare, stuff like that. Oh, these are the guys that killed me in Control, so I guess they rotated. Who remembers LSAT with the target finder? I don't have a self, dude. I gotta be careful. These boxing gloves are hilarious, by the way. Sin, I love you, bro. The superi is a banger. The MTZ 556 is horrifying. I think it would be good, but like with the BO6 integration, they like ruined all these guns. They added like so much visual recoil to it and stuff. Where's Water Dragon? Oh, he's in here all the time. What's up? What do you mean? Like right this second? I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of hitting hard. Like I said, bro, shakes like a shitting dog, though. I need this down. Where you going, little bro? This dude's just chilling or what? That's messed up. Interesting. What did he throw a loadout? Yeah, this superi is nasty, dude. This is not my loadout. This is Sin Vision's. He's an OG COD player, bro. He's a really talented guy. Yo, Big D, appreciate that sub in the Twitch, dog. I just can't get with this MTZ, man. It shakes too much. The superi gets the Giga Dad stamp of approval for sure. All right, I just need to close out this dub. I mean, I guess it'll also depend on the player. Like, if you can kind of ignore that visual shake, you probably won't mind it. I don't think it actually has a lot of recoil. Like, I think it just visually shakes. So if that, maybe, you know, that if that doesn't bother you, you could give it a shot. I don't think the TTKs are bad. Or the, like, actual recoil. I'm big on visual recoil. Like, I like my sight picture and shit to, like, look clean. I don't like all those visual obfuscation. It just, for me personally. Probably because I've been gaming for a long time, and most FPSs don't really have that. Fucking rips though. Holy crap. There is some actual recoil too, though. Kind of goes like horizontal. Nice, Tack. Sounds like a cool build, bro. I got a lot of builds to get through, brother. Maybe on the next series. Sounds like you like to tinker with these guns, man. I love it. Always down to brain share, homie. Oh. I mean, bro. The reflex has almost sold me. I gotta kill him with this. Ooh, all right, we got it done. We got a gameplay with that. It was kind of an abomination. Superi is fire. I love his attachments for it. MTZ 556, not so much. That thing shakes. Yeah, exactly, Tex. Yep. Could not agree more, brother. What's up, Darkside Obi? Is that my Darkside Obi? What's up, Superstar? Hey, bro. We met at the Battlefield reveal. How do I pronounce your handle? Alms? Shout out Alms, bro. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the fucking pronunciation. All MS? All MS? All MS? Fuck, I don't know, dude. You're such a vibe, man. You're really like awesome, kind dude. It was a pleasure to meet you, bro. All MS. You guys gotta check out my boy All MS, man. Yeah. So guys, we're getting a win with a demon build from every age Warzone player. That was my buddy Sin Vision, who is a OG COD player. Like, pretty sure he was like semi-pro at one point, and now he like gets iridescent and shit. Just a solid dude. He had me rocking this superi, which I'll give this my stamp of approval. Big fan of the superi. His build was fantastic. Loved it. I probably wouldn't change anything. This build was great. What's up, Ivica? Appreciate the kind words, guys. This MTZ 556, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love Sin Vision. It's probably better in his hands, but this thing was dog shit. It was shaking like a shitting dog. I couldn't shoot this thing straight. It killed kind of fast though, so I don't know. Maybe try it, but definitely like the superi better. We had that 1v4 early game with the superi that was pretty nasty. Hey, G Bella with the 5 gifted in the Twitch, dude. You're a fucking beast, man. Much love, brother. Obi, dude, you're gonna eat on that new BR, bro. I think a lot of the COD 1 tricks won't be able to, you know, adapt, but you're just a gamer, bro. You're like me, man. You're just a gamer. Fucking go to every game you touch. I love it. I love it. Let's get some hype in the chat for G Bello. Absolute fucking unit. Appreciate you, bro. All right, guys, we got to set up the next loadout. We got it done with this one, and we're ready to move on. The time has come to move on. This one's going to be Project Recovery. Really good vibes, dude. He's a kick streamer, and he's 40 years old. And he's got a Kar98 MCW loadout for me to give a shot. Our 40-year-old demon with the Kar98 MCW loadout. I'm gonna change his camo real quick just to get a different vibe going. Kar98 with the iridescent drip, and this one with the zombie drip. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try that one. This is Project Recovery with a Kar98. MCW loadout. Let me get it set up on my top class. I actually love the MCW conversion. It's really good. Hey, what's good, Sin? I just got a dub with your loadout. Just got a dub with your loadout. I loved the superi. I can't say I'm a fan of the MTZ. I think the MTZ would be better, but they fucked up all the old guns, dude. They like with the Black Ops 6 integration, they like ruined a bunch of the old guns. So it has like a bunch of visual recoil now that it didn't used to have. It's really annoying. It's probably better in your hands. I don't really have very good vision. I have really poor eyesight. So visual recoil like really bothers me. So if you're the type of player that doesn't bother, then I mean the TTKs felt good on it. It was hitting hard. I just can't. It was shaking like a shitting dog. I couldn't see what the fuck I was shooting at. Obi! Darkside Obi's in the house, bro. What's up, dude? Missed you, bro. I actually just got back from an extended break from the game, dog. Or, well, I was still playing a little bit to get like clips, but I wasn't live streaming. The game was diabolically bad, bro. It was so bad. But I actually kind of enjoy it right now. Maybe I just have a better mindset, but mainly came back for the stream. I love streaming, but the game's pretty fun right now. The problem with the game right now is like pubs are really fun. I think they could get monotonous for some people, and then like ranked is just hacked up. Like ranked is so bad. So it's like, I don't know. For me, I'm enjoying the pub stomping. BF6 though, the engine's pretty good, and I think they're going to a more old school BR feel, so I expect the BR to be pretty fucking good. What's up, Bob? Listen here, K created. Two-boxing is against Activision terms of service, buddy. It's like walking up to the biggest motherfucker in the gym and asking him if they take steroids. Like, you just don't do that. Bob, you're a G, bro. What's good, Dirty Dan? K created, my boy. My boy. Develop some interpersonal skills, brother. Read between the fucking lines, bro. What's up, Darth Boda? Back at it like a bad habit. Dude, I love you, Dirty Dan, man. You're such a fucking vibe. Dude, I'm defensive? Like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? I I don't know, bro. I don't enjoy your company, to be honest. You're just kind of killing the vibe, dog. All right. Let's have some fun, boys and girls. Yeah. No, I usually like it's like I'll respond to them once, and then like if they just want to keep going, then it's like just yeah, either timeout or even ban them. I really don't give a shit. I mean, they won't be missed. Yeah, Murdas. Hey, dude, you're awesome, man. I was VOD reviewing yesterday and gathering some clips and shit, and I saw how much you were trying to help organizing this series, dude. I really appreciate it, man. I was good though. I have all my notes ready for like every age group, so I'm good. Sorry I missed your chat yesterday when you were offering to help organize it, but I do appreciate it, bro. I couldn't do this shit without my mods, man. I really couldn't. I'd be pretty fucking useless, man. You know, it'd be a rough ride. The thing you got to keep in mind is like the immature kids that like want to harp in the Twitch. If you end up banning them, oh, bro. I didn't hear that guy. They're just gonna end up scurrying away back to the TikTok. Which is good for me. All right. I need to lock it in and get my loady again. That was pretty diabolical. I'm guessing he was just sitting there the whole time because I never heard him. Like even before I threw the loady. Bob, appreciate the prime, man. You're a beast. I try to be nicer to some of these morons in the chat because kind of realized, like, especially as my TikTok has grown, like a lot of them are like young. You know what I mean? So like it's kind of silly when you throw on a streamer and they're like an adult and then they're like arguing with some of these bots and like The kid's probably fucking 12 on his mommy's phone. So it's not, you know, it's just like, I mean, I can only imagine what a knucklehead I would have been on the internet when I was 12 years old. I didn't even have internet until high school, which was probably a good thing. Oh shit. I don't, maybe dude, so I think they broke audio in like a recent patch. I haven't been getting audio, and it seems like a lot of players aren't getting audio. Like, I got no sound cue on the guy in HQ. Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I just get no fucking audio. I gotta get used to this sniper. I run low zoom on my car 98s. I think there's a guy's subroof. Damn, I suck, bro. Yeah, Dirty Dan, it's really bad, my boy. Stole that. Yeah, I'm like... My flicks are like adjusted to low zoom. The reason I like to run low zoom on the Car 98 especially is because you get the full mag reload. You're in a race with your son for Master Prestige? Dude, that sounds so sick. I love stuff like that. You could totally make content like that, dude. People love shit like that. Like, I personally love shit like that way more than, like, sweaty stuff. This MCW is ripping. Uh-oh. This loadout is just a farm, dude. Oh my god. Is MCW new meta? Yeah, dude, check out my YouTube channel. Tomorrow, or in 2 days, I'm dropping my favorite loadout from around the world. So I did a challenge where I was getting like secret metas from every country. And spoiler alert, my favorite one was it included the MCW conversion kit. I think it's a sleeper, dude. I think it's so good. Yeah. I want to hit the fire cell. Ooh, good shot, fucker. Yeah, I can't. If I would have headshot him, I could. Dang, dude, that kid is like nailing me, bro. Huh. Another self-revive. I just got bailed out. Yeah. We've stolen so many kills. I love it. Starting to get used to the high zoom. I like it. I just wish you got the same reload. It's kind of weird. I mean, well, it makes sense physically because these larger optics cover the mag well. But game balance wise, it's kind of a bummer that you get a crappy reload unless you run a low zoom. I don't know. I still think I would run low zoom anyway because I like the I'm on rebirth, you know. I don't need super high zoom. How are these like missing, dude? I guess I just suck. Oh, wait, is he bottom? Yeah, he was trying to PA me. That coach skin has kind of been kicking my ass, dude. I can't even lie. I gotta get control of airspace, I think. I don't know why it pulled shoot there. I'm gonna laugh when the mortar kills me. It's not hitting, bro. Now it cracked him. Nice. GG! Shout out Project Recovery with that Demon MCW conversion kit with the Car 98 loadout. What a beast. I liked it. It was fun. It was kind of fun adjusting to the higher zoom. Let's fucking go! The controller I use is PS5 Edge. PS5 Edge. Big fan. Big fan. Okay, sweet. Hey guys, if you're interested in this series, I'm doing Warzone Demon loadouts from every age. We got some crazy shit. Like one of the kids, 15-year-old top 250 from Kazakhstan, was like one of the loadouts. We got all these cool players, man. It's been really fun. Play some ranked. I hit iridescent every season, dog. But you know, I'm not a dog. You know, I don't like. You don't just snap your fingers and tell me what to go play. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's the beautiful thing about being a human being, right? All right, cool. Let's okay, I'm gonna move on to Bush Gaming. He's got this. I'm looking forward to this one. See, we're getting into some of the really wise old heads. He's fucking smart. So he's got an FFAR compact loadout for me to try. Now, I've been saying this for a while, dude. There's actually some EU players that are like comp players that will run FFAR as their main AR, even on big map. Like, if you learn to control the FFAR, it's actually really strong as a main AR. And let alone on Rebirth, where the damage range, like, engagements are a little bit shorter. Like, FFAR is solid. It is solid. So, the idea here is going to be, we're going to have a 5 attachment version with the option to upgrade to a gunfighter. I will say, from my experience, now this may change when I get my hands on with his loadouts. It is, you definitely want gunfighter if you can. It helps a lot. So what he's elected to do is he drops the barrel for recoil springs on a 5 attachment. Problem with that is you're going to sacrifice some bullet velocity. 870 is, it's not terrible, but usually we want that to be at least like 1,000 or 1,200 or so. So, but yeah, I think maybe it's the right move because the recoil might be a little bit too much without the springs on it. So, that recoil is pretty tight actually, and it's meant to be more of an aggressive gun. So, but definitely on the 8 attachment, we're going to be upgrading to, you know, some higher bullet velocity. Yeah, you get 50% out of gain twist. You get all the way to 1,300. I mean, that's it's such a massive difference. We're almost going from a little under 900 to over 1,300. It's a huge boon to the bullet velocity. So definitely gonna try to hit a second loadout, and then I gotta look up his compact loadout real quick. We'll set that up. And compact, the thing about compact is it's really smart to pair with the FFAR, right? Because, dude, it's like not letting me go to SMGs. Does anybody else get that bug? What's up, Elias? So compact is like a barrel stuffer, okay? It is not versatile. But the FFAR is versatile, so it makes sense to pair them together, right? That like kind of mid-range where you would use some of the other subs like a C9, you're not really going to want to use the compact. It's got a little bit too much recoil, but the FFAR is still ripping, right? So if they're like 20 meters away, you can just obliterate them with your FFAR, and if they're inside 10 meters or whatever, you just get them with the compact. So I think it's a good Good way to balance it, but let me see how he kits his. He goes compensator, reinforced barrel. Oh, G-grip. Oh, dude, G-grip's so slept on. I love G-grip. I'm glad he went with G-grip, dude. Such a sick attachment. People don't run it enough, man. I hardly ever see people run it. It's actually really good. Okay, recoil springs too. All right, sweet, man. I'm excited. We got FFAR compact. If I hit a second loadie, I'm going to upgrade to a gunfighter FFAR. That's the plan. What's up, Matt Daddy? Rui, real quick, man, so we can move on. This was the build I had. All right. Leaks for Modern Warfare 4. Oh, wow. I don't really look too much into leaks and stuff. I've never been someone that really cares about that shit. Yeah, Agent, there's so many janky bugs like that, dude. It's actually insane. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, good stuff. I think after this one, I'm done for now. I'm still waiting on a loadout from a guy who's 60. He said he was going to send it to me soon, though. So once I get done with this one, my plan is to probably just run some Giga style, like pub stomping. I haven't really got to run like the meta because I've been doing these series. So I'm probably gonna run, what would I consider like my meta? Honestly, probably the ABR with the Val, dude. What's up, Prio? What's up, Warren? Yeah. Oh, and another bug I've got in Agent is if I accidentally like equip Gunfighter on Overkill or whatever, I have to just remake the whole blueprint or build. Because otherwise, when I go into the game, it'll be like missing attachments. Very annoying. Do I still play ranked? Yeah, I get iridescent every season. Sometimes multiple times if I am doing any like ranked boosting or anything like that. Elias, you're a beast, bro. I like to hear when like demons use my builds and then like kick ass with them. That's always fun. I always tell people, man, my number one thing with this content creation and this streaming is like, I just want to increase you guys' fun and fulfillment with the game. Obviously, I want the show itself to be fun, but secondary to that, I want you guys to get more fun and fulfillment out of the game. Much more important than, you know, anything to do with just me as an individual. It's about Giga Fam. It's not about me. ABR with rapid fire. Check my channel, bro. I just posted a double ABR loadout gameplay. Excuse me. And rapid fire ABR is in there, of course. Super powerful. Super fucking powerful. Let me message OG Labs real quick and see if he's got that. You might have forgotten about me. The Val build is fucking insane, bro. It's so good. Oh. Wait, Pryo, how do I know you, bro? Do you post... Okay, pardon me if I'm wrong. Do you post Elder Scrolls Online videos? Like, obviously your name's familiar from hanging out in the stream, but I feel like I know it from somewhere else too. Oh, that's not you. Okay. Disregard. I actually really like that game. I'll kind of play it off and on here and there. There's a dude with a similar name to you that does like World v World on that game. And he'll literally post clips killing like 20 people by himself. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, much love, homie. It's tough sometimes because I'm really, really good with faces, and I'm really, really bad with names. And that's hard when you're a streamer because I don't get to see you guys' beautiful faces, you know? All I see is your handle. And like I said, I'm really bad with names. So I mix people up all the time. Yeah, I'm like insane with faces, dude. Like, it's actually fucking insane. I have like a photographic memory with faces. And I know this because when I was a patrol officer, I would go look up like the wanted. I literally would just scan like the faces of all the wanted people, like felony warrants and shit. And then I would just have, it would just be in my, could recognize them. I could pick them out of a crowd. They could have a beard versus no beard, like anything. And it's crazy, dude. I'm crazy with faces. I don't know. But horrible with names. Hey, I'm sure I'd love that ugly mug. I got you into nukes. Okay. Did we do any nukes together? Uh-oh. I heard someone shoot a shotgun in here. My game feels good today. So that's nice. Ah, shit. The other guy must have the phone. That sucks. Well, sometimes they forget to grab the phone in all the chaos, so... And they did. Sweet. Alright, cool, man. We were able to, take care of business on this drop. Definitely helps when you get a gold Lodra, though. I mean, fuck. Whenever you're killing these teams that land on the key card areas, you know, across, you know, all over the map, definitely want to make sure you're looting to see if you can get their key card. See if you can get their key card. For those of you that don't know, that pops out if they're near their teammates. So there's plenty of times where you'll get like a really high rarity card, like platinum or above. I think it's smart to drop barrel on a 5 attachment FFAR for small map. It's not that big of a deal that the bullet velocity is a little bit slower, but if the recoil is bad, that obviously would be. Like there, I didn't notice the lower bullet velocity was fine. You're not usually going to chow people much further than that, so. What is he shooting at me? Like, holy crap. All right. Dang it, they know I'm coming here. I usually like come stair glitch that. Wow. Loadout rips, dude. Really good rebirth loady. Especially. But when you get the, if you're able to hit 2 loadouts and you grab your gunfighter, I think it's nasty big map too, to be honest. I don't have a hard time controlling the FFR. I think the recoil is easy. And it's intelligent to compare it with this compact because the compact it just obliterates stuff up close. And grab this bounty real quick. Wait, what?
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, I gotta start running FFAR as like a main AR more often. You know what it reminds me a little bit of? Reminds me a little bit like this one, just from a game balance, not like the design or anything, but it reminds me a little bit of the MG82, but in like an AR form. Anybody remember the MG82? Because it's like super fast fire rate. Most players aren't going to run it because they can't control it. But if you can control it, it kind of adds like a skill gap. I mean, we're just getting squad wipe after squad wipe. But I'm showcasing these loadouts. I don't feel a need to like farm, you know. A lot of you guys don't farm, so it's like I'd rather just obliterate the team, you know. I hate that they can stand in their teammates' mortar, dude. So dumb. I've always thought shit like that was stupid. Ooh, buddy.
Additional contract online. Enemy UAV is online.
These kids want to stack me so hard, bro.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy destroyed.
This team is just getting worked, bro. Holy crap. Let's get a specialist. Shit. Love the auto mantle, dude.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Not good.
Marks remaining operating. Hunt them down. Be advised,
Well, we got zone. See if my other Betty's still there. It's not. Okay, good. Can't believe I get that down. This thing rips. Okay, please let me hit the freaking hop up. Nice. Perfect map control, dude.
precision airstrike available.
All right, now we just make sure we don't sell the end game. Yep.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
K created, bro. You're still like yapping, dude. What do you want, bro? You have a negative opinion of me, then just go away, dog. You don't have to watch. No one's forcing you to be here. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm also entitled to not care.
Advise you to load up now. Incoming LTBR. Gas inbound.
Top tips for folks who want to get better at Warzone. I think if a player is more so stuck like diamond or below, I mean, it depends on the player, so it's hard to give general advice, but usually it's going to mean that their gun skill is lacking, and they probably should get reps in multiplayer ranked. I mean, this should be obvious, but the reason I'm playing Inner is because I'm getting streak spammed. I probably should just try to get airspace control. I'm gonna mortar the zone.
UAV overflight terminated.
16 rounds. Out. Impact. No hit. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Top three. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Targets were struck. No casualties.
No. Dang. That was a hectic endgame. I tried. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He kept yapping, but it's like, dude, what am I most known for? I'm most known for win streaks with a squad in the sweatiest lobbies imaginable. You know? Or like winning the old heads tourney against like literally the best players that are my age. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like real recognizes real, you know what I mean? So if I don't pass the eyeball test for you, then just fucking move on. Move on with your life. Go do something else. You don't have to fucking be here. That FFAR compact was incredible though, bro. I just couldn't close out the game. It was too hectic. They had too much money. They were doing too good of a job streak spamming. I couldn't get map control. Buybacks, it was just chaos, bro. Dude, OG Labs is in the house. What's up, superstar? Give me that Val HDR sauce. That'll be my next one. I'm gonna be right now I'm on Bush Gaming. He's got a really cracked FFAR compact build. Maybe a little bit more of a small map. Once you get Gunfighter FFAR, though, I actually think it slept on as a main AR, but Twitter DMs. Okay, will do, good sir. And I'll be running that after we get a good gameplay with this one. You're a fucking beast, man. We might have to do something crazy, bro, one of these days. Do like a old head only win streak or something. See how many dubs we can run up. I don't watch a lot of content. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of content. I'm a content creator, but I don't really consume that much content. Like I'll kind of just pop in like my friend streams when I have time, but I just don't have a lot of time outside of making my own shit. But there's some really cool creators out there. That's for show. You guys definitely got to check out OG Labs. I won't play ranked. Dude, the thing about the ranked is like these people that chirp about ranked, like, do you not see the iridescent camos and shit that I have? Like, so it makes me laugh because like you're like flexing nuts. You think you're hot shit. You play ranked or something, but like you must be low rank because you don't know what the iridescent skin looks like. Like I've gotten eerie every season, bro. I just don't, it's not fun for me to sit there and grind ranked. But like if you were actually as hot shit as you're flexing nuts, then like you should recognize the eerie camo. So like, I don't know, bro. Oh, dude, Rage God's in the TikTok. You're a G, bro. What's up, man? Play Gears of War? Dude, Gears of War is crazy, dude. It's not really my cup of tea, but like the skill gap in that game is incredible. Like, it's not my cup of tea because like the amount of like animation canceling and like weird shit is like, it's just not for me personally. But like, if you're a gamer, you should respect Gears players. Like, they are insane, dude. Like, the actual competitive like Gears of War players are insanely talented. And like, a lot of times you'll talk to a guy who's like really cracked at a game and you'll end up finding out that he used to play Gears of War. Like, it establishes such a good foundation for like gaming because the mechanical skill gap on it is just bonkers. Like, I don't know, I'm not like, I just let my kids do their thing. Like, I'm more worried about them doing well in school and like sports and shit. But if I like actually wanted to like develop my kids like gaming ability, I would totally have them play Gears, dude. Yeah, I got mad respect for Gears players. Just not my cup of tea personally, brother man. Maybe if they ended up making a BR or something, I'd play that. But yeah, those like really like tight like arena type shooters, just not really my cup of tea anymore. Love me some horde mode though. Horde mode's pretty sick. Thought he was gonna go the other way. Whoa. But he got desynced hard. That was really weird, bro. Hey, I'd rather I'd rather it be him on the receiving end of desync than me. Usually it's me. The PP919 is like kind of crazy, man. I got a gameplay for it yesterday. It was actually my son, my 10-year-old son. My 10-year-old son had a really like demon friggin' PP919 build for me to try, and it was sick. He's a beast, dude. He's like 2 KD, maybe around 2.5 KD. And but Crimson, his account is Eerie, but I got it Eerie. he didn't get it Eerie by himself. But he's a beast, man, and his loadout was really fun. It's gonna make its way into the YouTube. All right, let's get it. Yeah, Mexi, he's a goat, man. How you doing, broski? Speaking of goats, how you doing, broski? The fact that I get that down is like staggering. I'm gonna leave these guys up. I don't want this lobby to die out. FFAR is crazy, man. So good. I wish I could have clutched up last game, man. It was crazy end game. Yeah. But I kind of like it more as a main AR, dude. Like, I think big map, it makes sense with like an HDR or something. But even then, I'd feel a little bit clunky for my playstyle, like up close. Dude, holy shit. I'm gonna mortar that, or they're gonna cause me problems, bro.
Time to fly 5 seconds. Out. Loadout drop headed your way.
I think the recoil's easy, dude. Like I don't think the recoil's bad at all for me. I'm blind. So actually, and there's some EU, there's some pro EU players that will run it. Like you'll see it in some of their tournaments as a main AR, even on big map. Kind of crazy, but especially for Rebirth, it's totally fine. Kind of feel like it is a little bit attachment hungry though. If you're gonna run it as main AR, you kind of want gunfighter. Because otherwise you're either going to make a big sacrifice on recoil or bullet velocity. Like, you can't have it all. It definitely probably needs recoil springs to shoot straight. But yeah, I mean, once you, if you're someone who likes to hit gunfighter, which I do, actually. Really, really good. I'm just caught up on the Val right now as like a sniper support. I think the Val's so good, dude. That's actually another one I like to get gunfighter though. If I can. Like what I would do if I was really, really locked in and sweaty, like trying to set my PR, what I would probably do in this meta, because the Val is my favorite gun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where I had those betties. I would go an overkill ABR with like a C9, and then second loadout, I would like upgrade to like a super SMG Val. Dude, that was without a barrel too. I gotta double check my betties. This team's gonna try to stack me. Nice, they're all still there. Oh shit, no nodie on that mortar. That's not good. I'm gonna get an advanced up. Alright, let's get to farming. I don't think I got either of those knocks, did I? I actually think I like the FFAR better than the compact. I think the compact's okay, but I could run this with any, so I would run this with a C9, you know? That was hilarious. The door like knocked him back. Did you guys see that? Dude, having advanced up is just so good, bro. I love how they last like so long as well. Yeah, my issue, I think some of you younger demons would like the compact more than I do. I just don't like the muzzle flash on it. Why did I not see the ping on that guy? Interesting. There is still a guy here. I might get clapped doing this. Okay, we're good.
You've got a loadout.
I'm gonna leave him be. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna go farm other shit. Oh, he like PA'd himself. Okay. Well. You can creddy up in there. I'm gonna go fight other shit. Wait, did he chase? No. That's someone else. Dude, I'm kind of throwing right now. My pacing's off now.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad.
I can't tell you how many times I've died because I think someone's on the roof, but they're actually in that little area. Rage God with the sub. What's up, my brother? Appreciate you, bro. Hmm. I kind of want to ape that guy while the advance is up, because he seemed good. Is he already in the tunnel? He's already in the tunnel. Well, he can have the tunnel. Let's get our gunfighter FFAR and then just get height. Nah, you're a beast, bro. Love your vibe, dude. Does one of them have a fresh gas mask? That'd be really nice. Hmm. I don't know. That was kind of a skill issue. I should have been hitting those better. It's a gun you want to get a lot of reps with, though. I got 20 seconds before I have to go hit the buy. Oh my god, bro. See, like right there, we lasered. Pop them one at a time because otherwise sometimes they glitch in the storm. I gotta pressure the guys in zone. Sentry gun. That's not good. Damn. I don't know, bro. I had the sentry gun stack. Like I don't think I've ever seen that before. What am I supposed to do with that? Can the sentry gun kill you through the smoke? Did I just need to like throw a muni in smoke? I'm not gonna lie, dude. What I was gonna do was play that head glitch and throw my muni down and just smoke out. But I didn't know if the sentry gun can kill you through the smoke. So that's just part of my lack of game knowledge. Like, I don't know, bro. Can anybody tell me if the fucking sentry gun will kill you through the smoke? Oh, man. Holy hell, bro. I'm throwing these end games, man. All right, give me a second. Hey, Warzone Alpha Dad, is your handle on Twitter D-Man Warzone? Okay, I'm gonna copy paste a message just so I can be faster. I'm gonna message you on Twitter right now. Okay, I have to add Val and HDR to this. All right. Sent. Respond to that at your earliest convenience, my man. I want to after I'm done with this series, I'm gonna revisit this. I'm gonna run this FFAR, but I'm gonna run it with like a SMG that I don't suck with. Yeah, I think it does hit and smoke. That's why I was like, I'm not trusting. Like, I'm not trusting that shit. I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run it with an SMG I don't suck with. Like, what would I run it with? Probably, I mean, probably just probably a C9, maybe a Ladra. I like gunfighter Ladra though, and so that wouldn't really pair nice with Well, so what I could do is go FFAR gunfighter. I'm good with the Grakova. Second Lodi, gunfighter Ladra. So, hey, we got Bobby Poff's mustache in the house. Holy shit. Now we just need Giga Dad's beard. What's good, brother? I'm back, baby. I'm back. All right, we go again. Hopefully I won't sell again. Wait, you know what else I fucked up? I just realized, see, this is what happens when you get older is your snap decision-making skills go down. Young gamers have like the fastest working brains in the world, and mine's getting slower. So like, one of the guys was fucking AFK, bro. Why am I mag dumping the AFK guy? I literally, I would have killed the other guy. So it's like priorities, you know? But my brain doesn't work fast enough. So that was a huge mistake. It was like a guy that got bought back or something was just standing there AFK, and I like shot him when I was in like a hectic situation. Like, that was so bad. I think it was fine to like return fire on the turret guys to like get the not turret humans to like stop shooting me, but like yeah, that was a big mistake, dude. And apparently I was right to not just smoke out, because apparently the sentry gun would have killed me. So how do you even get a fucking sentry gun? Is it like just a RNG drop, or is there like something you do to get it? I don't think I've ever, like, when I've used them, I'm pretty sure I just got them off of other people. Like, I don't know how to get it. Anybody know? Hey, Project Recovery, bro, I got a gameplay with your build, dude. It's gonna end up in the YouTube video. So, much love, brother. Guys, definitely check out Project Recovery. He was the mastermind behind that Car 98 MCW conversion. Why don't I use the PP gun? I did, dude. My son, that was the 10-year-old. My son's loadout was a Iron Sight Model L with PP 919. Hey, Giga Dad's beard's in the motherfucking house. What's up? Now we just need Giga Dad's recliner. Where you at, Giga Dad's recliner? I love the MCW conversion. The only thing that's a bummer about it is this is the only thing that's a bummer about it as a sniper support. The bullet velocity is really bad. So I actually like it better as like a kind of like that double AR playstyle where you're kind of like more like versatile in like a mid-range. I have a hard time with it on sniper support, but I think that's because I'm not good at quick scoping. I think if I was good at quick scoping, then it's like, fuck it, you know, just use the you basically end up using the Kar 98 for everything. So anything else is just a cherry on top. But I'm just not I'm not good with that play style. I'm an okay sniper, but not the quick scope. I like to use the way I play sniping is obviously I'll hard scope, but I also like to like kind of get my picks with it. But anything that's like an aggressive play, I like to use my sniper support for. So I really like to have ones that are like versatile, like out to mid range and even like a little bit long range. So that's why I like the Val. Yo, what's good, Harmonix? I'm right in the middle of a series right now, my man. I'm doing demon loadouts for every age. And I think I'm good. I'll have to double check the age ranges, but I think I have one for everybody. So I got to get through those first, my man. I love brain sharing loadouts though, dude. Like just drop it in the chat, dude. Talk about it with Giga Fam. Yeah, I was just telling OG Labs, bro, because that's the gun he chose. The Val's my favorite gun in the game right now. I fucking adore the Val right now. Like, I don't know. I think it's because like the OG Val from Warzone 1 had like a small mag. And it's literally the opposite now. It actually has a really good size mag and a really fast reload. You get crazy damage range, really good TTKs, juicy headshot multiplier. For me personally, the thing beams. Like, I can shoot that thing straight. I could shoot the hair off a flea's ass with that thing. And with Gunfighter, you have really good handling on it. Without Gunfighter, more of a sniper support. With Gunfighter, that thing is like SMG on steroids, bro. Mousing iron sight. I'm weird, dude. I don't like iron sights, man. I love having a clean sight picture. Like, unless I'm only gonna use a gun like up close, I love having like a dot. So I like to run an optic on it. I have a YouTube video on it with my preferred build. And I'm a roller player, but I've played a lot of games on mouse and keys, so I think that maybe is part of it. I also play on Zero Dead Zone, so maybe that's part of it too. I like to see what I'm shooting at. You know, I don't like muzzle flash. I like clean sight pictures. I mean, the other thing is, so, okay, dude, I'll try to explain this. I was a police officer, okay? And the way I was trained is you can't rely on technology, right? So, like, when I was in training phase, my field trainers would make us do the job without all the it's called an MDT. It's like, you know, like big navigation thing, populates all the calls for service, all that shit. You know, we would have to get through the job without any of that stuff, just being able to navigate old school. And it's so important because technology is great, but it will fail you and you can't be completely reliant on it. So like you'll see some of the newer officers are maybe a little bit too reliant on the tech. And then in the event there's some kind of, you know, fucked up power outage or, you know, whatever, the thing goes down, whatever the case may be, electronics issue, they're like lost in the sauce, and that's really bad because there's still emergencies don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like similar with aim assist. Like it's going to fail you at times. Okay, so you can't be completely reliant on it, in my opinion. Right? There's so many spots on the map where aim assist will glitch out. And hey, much love, OG. So you can't be completely reliant on it, would be the first thing I'll say. The other thing is like I'll abuse like breaking aim assist all the time. Like I smoke out my fights constantly. So I like to be able to operate without the aim assist. So I just feel like some of those iron sights are just like bad. And the only reason people get away with using them is because aim assist is like so broken. And so I acknowledge aim assist is broken, but I like to be functional without it. Hope that makes sense. Not to fucking ramble too much, but like I will say with iron sights though, like on this engine, it's really nice to be on like a lower zoom sometimes. And I mean, you can't get lower zoom than iron sights. So there is times where I like me some good irons, but only if they're like super clean. Like we were doing a build for the KSV and I couldn't do it, man. I could not use those fucking iron sights. They were so like, oh, they're just so ugly, dude. I hate them. A lot of people like them, so I don't know, man. A lot of that's like personal preference too, but the problem with KSV irons is like it's one of those where the rear sight kind of blocks the front sight a little bit, which is just, or if they like drop shot you or something, like I don't know, dude, you're pretty much cooked. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Stoke, yep, 100%. So I think it's more of a gunfighter. That's another gunfighter gun. Certain guns I consider, like, the way I look at it is if a gun has like, I still don't have 6K, bro. If a gun has really pronounced strengths and weaknesses, it's probably going to be a candidate for gunfighter, you know, versus like a C9. I mean, a C9 is just so well-rounded across all areas, right? So to me, that's going to be like the opposite of attachment hunger. You really don't need gunfighter on a C9, you know? I mean, I'll always take the extra attachments. I think some people don't realize how like impactful like even one extra attachment could be. You know, but it's definitely like a luxury. You don't like need it on a gun like that. Oh, so for me, by far Betty's, and the reason is because blast traps will activate through walls. So like right here, if like they'll go off here. That's really, really bad. Especially like on this map. So for me, that's, you know, regardless of all the other shit, that's what's kind of a deal breaker for me with the blast traps. And I'm a big mine user, even on my, obviously I'll play passively in like camp or whatever. And they're, I mean, it's pretty obvious how useful they are for that. But, you know, even, I think all my, my PR is 51 and I've dropped it 3 times. And, pretty sure I was running mines all 3 times. Cause like, the way I try to explain it is like, if I'm trying to 1v4 someone, a team, I like to control the flow of the fight. Like I'll cut off lanes with the Betty. So it's not even, if I, obviously if I get a pick with them, then fucking brilliant, you know, that's great, but it's not necessary. It's more just the information of having them there helps me deduce where people are and just, you know, control where and when they're gonna push me. Like I 1v4 teams in Giga's house all the time, and it's like just knowing these are here, I'm really only worried about like window hop ups. I can sound whore those all day. See them coming from a mile away. Maybe this cross, you know. You know, versus me sitting here having to pre-aim this and then getting, you know, they climb grandma's house like a jungle gym and then I get fried. You know, it's like little things like that. And then it's kind of situational depending on the fight, whether I'll split them up or whether I'll double stack them. Obviously, if you double stack them, you're going to get the pick. Or you have the potential to get the pick. If you split them up, you cover more lanes. So the way I, like, if I'm going to camp wardens, this house, I actually like to split them up. I'm going to leave mine grandma's. So I have control of the buy, but if I was going to camp this and I'm like holding it, I'll put one Betty there, one Betty here. And I would only do this if the tower is blown up, but then my only, they're basically a one push at that point. I mean, they can push the other ones, but they're going to get hit by the Betty. So it makes wardens really, really powerful. But then the, you know, that could be further complicated by if you're with the squad, you know, then you can cover even more threats if you want to with mines. Well, I'm selling right now. Shots were terrible right there. I mean, maybe we are kind of getting outside the effective damage range. 69 meters though. I don't know. I think I just missed shots. One thing we used to do is me and Sky duo, me and my friend Sky duo queued to iridescent on Al Mazrah, and we were camping. And what we would do is I would put, let me think how to explain this. So like, this was when it was like taps and stuff, right? Like you each had to hit the target to get SR. Like I'd put one here and then he'd put one here. And same here. I'd put one and he'd put one. And then we'd get the blood, but like both of us would get SR. So yeah, there is some thought process to these mines for sure. Good question. DeParish, man, appreciate that prime sub. Much love, brother. Kind of low on cash right now. Got PA'd. I really hate they took the map notification, like what's it called, like outline away. Did someone save me right there? I like missed like most of my shots. I think someone else shot him. Yeah, I'm just not the best with this compact, unfortunately. Oh my god, bro. Am I just blind? Can't see these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I lost that, but I'm just not very good with this compact, dude. Dang, whatever that guy's shooting me with is like obliterating me.
Gas is closing in.
I need my loadout, dude. Can't really showcase the guns when I don't have my loadie. That's funny, he's running FFAR.
Loadout drop headed your way. You've made it to the top 5. 5 squads still operational in the AR.
I hate popping a loadout late game like that because I'm just probably gonna get held out, but
Gas is moving.
they want the buy? Like what are they doing? They're gonna get that res.
Top 3, don't let
That was bizarre, dude.
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
I didn't
Only 2 left.
that thirst.
You're losing ground.
Maybe 3. Uh-oh. I mean, dude, you're 3v1, bro. Act like you've done it before, my boy. Hey, Bush League, what's up, superstar? Yeah. I'm on yours, dude. I'm on yours, bro. I love it. I fucking love the FFAR. I don't like the compact though. I suck with the compact. I'm having an issue. I'm just missing too many shots. Like I wish I was better with it because it's a good gun. It's just not my personal preference. But the FFAR is like one of my favorite guns. I fucking love the FFAR. Yo, Banana Bops with the Prime sub in the Twitch. Appreciate you, bro. Alpha Dad, that is perfect, man. That's perfect, brother. More than works for me, my man. I really needed the down on that guy on the water tower. I don't know, I like stopped shooting him or something. All good. not a combat fan either after playing with it for a few days. It's one of those guns that's better on paper. It just, I think it's one of those guns where I feel like you kind of want a suppressor to get rid of all the muzzle flash, but then it has too much recoil. So you got to choose. Do I want good recoil or good visual, like sight picture? Yeah. So I think that's the problem. Like even compared to like PPSH or Ladra, which are the other guns where the muzzle flash really bothers me, I find myself having less of an issue when I suppress them. The recoil is more manageable for me. But I feel like with compact, if you don't run a compensator, the recoil is like pretty bad. Maybe gunfighter. Maybe with gunfighter, so you'd have like recoil springs and shit. But wait, doesn't your build have recoil springs? Pretty sure your build has recoil springs already. I mean, it's a smart loadout. I mean, you're making the most of the compact with your build. I just personally don't like the gun that much. I fucking love the FFAR though. I think it's smart, at least for Rebirth, to drop the barrel on FFAR. And just go all in on like recoil. Because it's most of the ranges you use it at, the bullet velocity is not that big of a deal. So that's a smart adjustment. Obviously, if you can work toward upgrading to gunfighter, then that's really good. My children are at school. Yeah. FFAR or AS Val. I like the FFAR as a main AR. I like the Val better as like a sub replacement. So I view them as different. I mean, the Val is probably my favorite gun in the game right now, so I guess I would choose the Val, but like to me, the FFAR is clunky up close. Like the reload's too slow. It's not meant, to me, it's not meant to be like an SMG replacement. But I think the FFAR, especially on small map, is like one of the best, maybe even the best fucking AR, dude. Like it is crazy good. Jen, Taj is in 5th grade. He's such a sweet boy, man. 5th grade's a good year, man. I feel like they're starting to mature, you know? I'm not gonna lie, like 2nd, 3rd grade is hard. Like 5th grade has been fun. What guns do I run in ranked? Well, so like right now in Rebirth ranked, I'd probably anchor for most of the squads I put together. So I probably wouldn't run FFAR because gonna be a little bit further back. And I like to get like cheeky free SR, like third partying. So I would probably run ABR with like, in pubs I'll run it with a Val, but I think in ranked, as an anchor, you have to be able to get long range like picks, like Overwatch shit, but then you also have to be able to like win your ones up close against like really good players so that like your squad doesn't wipe. So I probably would run like a meta C9 with it. Yeah. If I was Fragger, you could go Cypher or FFAR. I think there's pros and cons to both those. Shit, I probably would run the FFAR with a C9, dude. I love the FFAR. I think it's so good. Can't get with the C9. Dude, check out my YouTube, man. I cover every relevant gun, dude. Like I'm all about, I don't like using the same gun over and over again. I am always trying to optimize everything in the game. I'm a big proponent of like, we're all individuals and like you got to find what works for you. There's so many good options right now. You don't have to run the C9. What's one that you like? Oh, okay, the Ladra. Yeah, maybe check out my my Ladra build. I think the Ladra is meta if you can get a build working for you. Most players can't really settle on a build though. Personally, it's my favorite. I think it's the best SMG right now if you can go into gunfighter. That actually, so like one thing I could do is go like ABR C9 and then second loady go gunfighter Ladra, because ABR doesn't really need gunfighter, especially on small map. Doesn't really do much for it. Whereas like a gunfighter Ladra is fucking crazy. So good. It's like so strong. GPRs, yeah, I know. So GPR, people run it as a sniper support, which is to me is terrible. The reload is way too slow. That's why Val is so crazy, dude. Because it has all those attributes you would ever want out of a sniper support. But then it has crazy like ammo efficiency because the reload is so fast. Oh yeah, Killer Cone, 100%. Yeah, you have to find what works for you, dude. I'm big on feel, man. But I mean, I think these cookie cutter metas, it could be good as like a reference point, and there is going to be guns that are like overtuned on any given patch. Yeah, 45 mag. Yeah. That probably would be better for sure. I like GPR as like a main AR. But yeah, if you're gonna run it as sniper support, yeah, you probably want the 45 mag for sure. Games in kilo. Yeah, ABR is pretty broken, man. It's just, if a burst gun has the same TTKs as a fully auto like meta, traditionally they're really dangerous, or historically they're really dangerous. Like, and I've tried to wrap my mind around like why that is. I think it's because of just like their use case, right? So like you're usually going to use them to get picks, and so you send over a couple volleys of bursts at a target, and it's like they're hitting them before they can even react, you know. And especially with the desync and the low tick rate of these servers, I think that's why you kind of have to set burst guns a little bit slower TTK if you want them to be like balanced. They're hard to balance, I'll say that. It's a very fine line between like a useless burst and like a broken burst. And ABR definitely crosses that line. And I mean, one thing they could do to quickly balance it a little better is like, they shouldn't let people just hold down the trigger. Like, at least make them have like burst control, like while tracking and stuff. Like, I feel like that kind of contributes to like breaking the gun, is the fact that you could just hold down the trigger. I mean, it makes it kind of like brain dead to use, you know, for no reason. Like, I was hoping to third party that fast enough to get both kills, but wasn't in the cards. Can I team this guy? Is he like AFK? Nice. Wait, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Yo, Haynes. Hey, dude, I love the man bun and beard, dude. Like, we were talking about this earlier. I was a police officer, and like, we had you know, grooming regulations. Like, I couldn't have a beard or long hair. So like, as soon as I got out, I grew it out, and I haven't looked back. It's like a sign of my freedom. You know, this is off topic. You're a 14-year-old Diamond 3. Any tips to Erie? Are you solo queuing to these spots, or do you have a team?
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
And make sure I don't get stacked on. For sure, he'd reach Al. All right, let's grab the loadout. Through that. Unfortunate.
You've got gas moving in. Enemies are dropping
It's definitely a high skill gap if you're going to run it as main AR. So you need the reps with it.
contract timeline.
And I mean, I'm still building them for sure. But if you can get to a point where you can be consistent with it. Someone is like creeping around like near me, bro. I fell off on purpose right there. Audio is so broken right now, man. I think sometimes I just need to hip fire. Oh, so it's a slow ADS time. Yeah, I think Compact needs Gunfighter. I think it's one of the guns that needs Gunfighter to be like strong enough to like compete with the meta. It just has too many weaknesses without it, I think. Jump in your friend's backpack to hit Erie. I mean, dude, there's no backpacking to Erie. Like, you're clearly very skilled at the game if you hit Erie. Especially with the SR completely shared now. It's so hard to carry people.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
That's my opinion anyway. Damn it. I want to watch this. Did you guys see the last two bullets? Like, I don't know if it was, I think it was a combo of really bad desync and like the luckiest hip fire I've ever seen in my life. This dude's dangerous, bro. Plates. Need my loadie. Brother. Off my loadout. Annoying. I mean, dude, are these guys like trolling me? They're literally catching angles on the loadout. That's fucked up, man. I got a couple plates now. These guys kind of made it personal, bro. Yeah, you're not that guy, buddy. Catch an angle and hold it on a loadie. That's your only chance to get kills, buddy. Alright, let's hit the fire sale. Oh shit. Oh shit. This, dude. The audio is so bad. I thought the sniper was like like prison or like HQ. I'm gonna have to catch up on chat after the game. These guys are just too like aggravating on this loadout. I'm gonna have to deal with them. And this is definitely not like a camper loadie. I need to be pushing to take advantage of its strengths. I love it for mid-range head glitches. I feel like that's where it like really excels. You just delete them off the heady. Like right there. I mean, holy shit. Whoa. What does he have? No, right when redeploy ends, please give me the respawn. Dude. Oh, that's actually really frustrating, man. 0.5 seconds after the fucking redeploy ends. And that guy apes me out of big green with, what, 2 of his teammates downed? Fuck. What a spaz. He's gonna die by that other team too. Fucking moron. On to the next. Sicky. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Wait. Where was the guy that said he was diamond, he was stuck diamond or something? I can't find his chat. If you're still in here, broski, can you pipe up again? I didn't see your answer about if you were solo queue or if you had a team. You peaked Crim. Are you solo queue or with a team? WD, what's up, brother? If he's not still in here, then it's not an issue. I mean, because I feel like if someone solo queues to Crim, I mean, they're pretty good at the game. Like, there's pro players that struggle to solo queue to Eerie. So if you're solo queuing to Crim, I mean, you're kind of at a point where you really need to network and find a team. Oh, he said he has a team? Yeah. Well, then it's just, you know, I need to know more about their playstyle and stuff like that. Because there's more than one way to, like, skin a cat, right? And it also depends on the season. But, I mean, I've hit Eerie every which way. Fraggin, Duo Q, Anchor, stacked up, aggressive, camping, playing more for kills. I mean, I think for top 250, the playstyle becomes more, like, what's the word? Homogenized, right? Like, you have to play a certain way to reach 15,000 plus SR, because you basically have to fry and then win to gain SR at that point. But just to hit Eerie, what is the SR cap at? Like 100 or something? You could literally camp and still hit Eerie. So at that point, it's just executing. Does that mean it's easy to hit Eerie? No. You know, even if you camp, I mean, if you lack gun skill, you're just going to get slammed. But it also depends on the map. I mean, if he's asking about Verdansk, that's going to be different than Rebirth Island. You duo queue with a random. I would definitely look for a third, dude. Me and Sky duo queued, and it was just for the lulz. Like, I would not generally recommend it. The best way to improve your gun skill is to play multiplayer ranked. I mean, I've played a lot of multiplayer COD in my life, which set a pretty good foundation for, like, centering and gun school and predicting what people are going to do, like, in fast motion. But yeah, if you're especially if you're like diamond or below, usually they're just not good enough shooters. Because even like the really good, like, anchors or really good wind grinder people they have gun skill too. I mean, it's kind of foundational to any playstyle. Or else you'll just get shit on, you know. Obviously, if you're the fragger, you gotta be able to shoot straight. But even for more passive players, it's pretty fucking crucial. You know what I mean? If you refuse to play multiplayer ranked, I mean, I would say you just have to play aggressively in BR, but that there's a lot of people like, okay, it's not practice makes perfect, right? It's perfect practice makes perfect. So if you're like, I want to get better gun skills, so I'm just going to W key everything, and then you're running into every fight like a complete moron. I mean, I guess maybe it will specifically improve your gun skill, but there's more to a fight than just your gun skill, right? Like, there's anticipation of what the other players are going to do. There's like the best players know how to play like defensively too, especially if they're trying to take on multiple targets at once, like a 1v4. So they know how to like play their different angles where they're never fully committed or fully vulnerable to like a 50-50 coin flip fight, right? They're always able to disengage or, you know, reset a fight. Map knowledge, 100% comes into play. You know, and that's going to affect your centering. Obviously, centering is a little bit different in a BR than it is on a multiplayer, because a multiplayer is much more static. I mean, it's the centering is, I mean, fuck, if you're not centering, you're going to get wiped off the face of the map. Anybody at a certain level is centering perfectly, you know, for the most part. Warzone, it's a lot more dynamic where you have to center, because the possibilities are a lot more kind of infinite. So you can't really, you kind of have to, like, in fast motion, just kind of go with your best bet on where to place your crosshair. It's actually kind of fascinating. I would say on a BR, just as important as like crosshair placement is like scanning. I mean, scanning, these are all important in everything, but it's especially important in like a BR. Hey, what's up, Cons 8 FPS? Yeah, dude, I love the lazy boy. Yeah, well, dude, Bush, that's why, like, I've never put too much stock in the ranked on a Warzone. I think it's stupid. As someone who has, like, laddered on games with, like, an actual elo system, like, the SR system, it's kind of a joke. It's kind of more like glorified pubs. I mean, it's cool if people like it. I don't want to rain on their parade, but I will say, though, if someone has an ego about their ranked Warzone, I think that's kind of silly. It really is more or less like glorified pubs, like with a number. I like the I like to do it just to like keep sharp, because it is a lot sweatier. And it's just like a different vibe. But definitely don't have like an ego about hitting Eerie on it. And people that do have an ego about ranked are cornballs, in my opinion. Solo multiplayer rank? Dude, that's ballsy, bro. It's okay, so that's another thing I'll critique about Call of Duty ranked ladders is it's on a separate ladder for teams versus solo queue. Like, how does that make any sense, dude? Like in other ladders, if you want to, it's like solo, and you can go up to like duo queue or whatever. It makes no sense that a coordinated like stack is like on the same ladder as like a solo queue, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I think with compact, it might not even be like the recoil. I think it's that it needs those extra attachments for handling. For like ADS time, sprint to fire, shit like that. Well, there's two of them. I might start upgrading to gunfighter compact. If I screw this game up again, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't really mind the 5 attachment FFAR. I mean, I think with gunfighter, the gun becomes a lot more compelling because you know, you kind of shore up some of those weaknesses, and then the strengths can shine. The really fast TDK, the forgiving fire rate, mainly the really fast TDK, but curious to try one. I don't think you were here yet, dude. I love that you run G grip. I've tried to explain to people that, like, it's such a good attachment, dude. I'll even run it on a lot of my ARs. I think it's so freaking good. Nice. Wait, okay. It's tough range. Jeez. Demon. Wow. I mean, dude, this is one of those guns where if you really want to push the skill gap and like master a gun, could be the option for you. I love this thing. I'm gonna get more reps with it when I'm done with this series. I'll be running FFAR. What guns would I? Oh, any guns I wouldn't use a G grip on? If the gun's recoil is almost strictly horizontal at a consistent rate, I think vert foregrip is objectively better. So it's not necessarily easy recoil. It's if a gun has it's how consistent our recoil is. I'll run G grip. If a recoil plot is variable, I'll run G grip. If a gun has like no recoil, you might as well run G grip. Like if I could run G grip on the Grau, I would, but you can't because it's a marksman rifle. It doesn't get G grip. But like I'll run it on like the Cypher because the recoil is easy, but it's inconsistent. So the recoil stabilization is sick for it. Then you get that added benefit of like a baby Strelok laser. But like on the Kilo, the recoil is already perfectly consistent, so you don't have an issue with the stabilization thing. It doesn't really do anything for it. And the Kilo has really low recoil, but it's a left kick. So I like vert foregrip on the kilo, even though it's a low recoil gun. So I hope that makes sense.
UAV in the area.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's going to depend, Blackout Bruce. It's going to depend on how overtuned the meta is currently.
Precision airstrike standing by. Impact, no hit.
But I'm also, I mean, there's two sides to that. I mean, I don't really deal in like cookie cutter metas usually. Like there's going to be stuff, like I said, that's like overtuned. But I'll leave that to other content creators to every 2 weeks. New meta! You know? That's not really my my vibe. I think there's a lot of individual variation and like play style, skill level, strengths and weaknesses.
Fire fails done. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Back map to hunt down the rest of them.
But yeah, I mean it's a game with a limited skill gap. If you run guns that are weak, you are going to put yourself at a disadvantage, even if on paper it's a 50 millisecond TTK difference. I mean, it can make a difference for sure.
Marking the rest of them.
I love to mix it up. I like to run all kinds of different shit, and I mean I don't feel like that has to do just with whether I'm good at the game or not. I think it just, I don't know, dude. I like to optimize everything. I like to mix it up. I like to get in and tinker around and min-max stuff and try to find sleeper builds. Yeah. Hope that answers your question, my boy.
Precision airstrike.
But yeah, I mean, if I was gonna play a tournament, I would probably be more likely to run whatever the current cookie cutter meta is, but maybe not. I mean, it has depended on the meta. Curious what this guy's gonna do. I hate challenging people on that head glitch. Wait. How did that not? That is not the angle I called that PA in. They broke PAs, dude. I'm telling you, they broke PAs.
Stay sharp.
Drives me nuts.
Five squads still operational in the AO.
Yeah, they're random now. 100%. I've confirmed it multiple times now. I always call it out when I see that. Oh. Okay, he's AFK. I'll take that free kill, I guess. This guy's a tank. This fat head.
Gas is closing in.
Game feels like really choppy right now.
You're in the top three. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Oh shit. Is he gonna go like?
You're in the last 2. Now finish this.
I get pull. That's crazy. GG.
All enemy squads eliminated.
I might have to snag some like I don't know, like that lobby was like really soft. I don't, it's like I almost like the gameplays from when I those games I lost better than this one. I wish I could have clutched up that one control center, dude. I fucking blew it. That was gonna be like a magical clutch. That was gonna be like a 5 million view TikTok clutch. I fucking sold, bro. So I'll probably grab some 1v4s from the earlier games, and then I like to have a win as well. So we'll include the win, but or I mean I could just keep using it. I still need to get, there's I think two other gameplays I have to get. What do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should get another gameplay with the FFAR? I just feel like that one was soft, bro. That game was soft. I mean, it'd be one thing if I dropped a 50 on their head, but I had like 29 kills and they were all dog shit. What do you guys think? I mean, I had a couple sweaty 1v4s earlier. I could like throw those in there. You guys want me to rotate? Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. It's time to move on. I used that one a lot. I mean, I have a good feel for the gun. I mean, I will say with that loadout, the way I would kind of rate it is the FFAR is like phenomenal. I think it's a gun where if you want to just invest effort into a gun, you're going to see continual improvement and you're going to have an advantage over people that are running meta if you can master the gun. So it's a really fucking cool option. Personally, though, I am not a fan of the compact. And the dude that gave me the loadout agrees with my assessment. He says he kept using it and he really likes the FFAR. He's going to start running it, but he's not a big fan of the compact. So I think we got a good take on that loadout. I think we can move on. Thermal on the kilo. Love it, dude. I like thermals, man. Yeah, my man Bush, he is the mastermind behind that loadout. That was a fun one. You guys got to keep in mind they can't have repeats. So like, he had to work with what he had left, and it's like the compact is decent. Just run the fucking thing with a C9, and you'll probably find a lot of success with it. Hey, Landyacht, how you doing, buddy? It's always a vibe when you pull up, bro. All right, guys, I gotta set up the next loadout. This one's gonna be Warzone Alpha Dad, and he's got an old head loadout for me. I believe he's 52 years old. This one's gonna be interesting. Oh boy, here we go. I think he might just want to torture me. All right, so first up, he's got an M13. He's got an M13. Redid your kitchen? Are you married? Yeah, there you go, Bush. I mean, that's what I would do too. That's gonna be one of the first things I do when I'm done with this series. I'm gonna bust out the FFAR and the C9, and I'm gonna fucking decimate some lobbies. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some like 40 or 50 bombs. All right, so this one's gonna be the Jack. He's got the Jack Glassless on there. They like ruined the Jack Glassless, man. It used to be such a beam. All right, Spirit Fire suppressor he's got on there. I don't even, is that even, oh, there it is. 14 Bruin Echelon XRK Bowbreaker. What the fuck is that? Anybody know what attachment slot the bow breaker is? Oh, dude, Landia, you're gonna have some serious brownie points, my man. Okay, bro. What the fuck is the XRK bow breaker, dude? I don't know what that is. Underbarrel, thank you. I'm like, this is one of those guns I'm like scared to take into the firing range. I like the M13, but like they ruined all the old guns on the BO6 integration. Like almost all of them are dog shit now. So my level of faith is very low, but Mama didn't raise no bitch, so we're gonna suck it up. I passed it. Oh, bro. Why is there 5 million underbarrels and they all do the same shit? XRK bowbreaker. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. At least it's like recoil shit. All right. Ugh. Why? Why does it have so much like smoke? Oh, hell. I'm gonna have to take that fucking blueprint off. What did they do to these guns, man? They just like ruined them. How did, like, why? What was that? How did they do that? Yeah, I think that there's a couple that are like sneaky good, but don't hold your breath about this one. But there is a couple that are like still sneaky strong, which we've covered a bunch of them, but all right. There's the bow breaker. Come on. All right, moment of truth. Yeah, that's better. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it's better than the MTZ 556 was. No, I don't. Oh wait, D tier. Yeah, I think D tier is still good. I don't think M13 is good though. We'll see. I mean, dude. I mean, I gotta take it into the game. All right. He also has a PDSW. Wait. Yeah. Okay. PDSW. Nidar. 17-inch Corvus Pro range. Oh god. Look at this. Look at the movement speed, bro. Is my camera covering it up? 5.7 meters per second is like significantly slower than like bolt action snipers and like LMGs, bro. This is an old head loadout. I'll give it that. Kimura vertical grip. Okay. GR33 light rail. We get some movement speed back. Thank God. All right. Bruin Q900 grip. All right. Here we go. Taking it into the range. Oh, it beams. Well, no, it doesn't. All right. 53-year-old Warzone Alpha Dad. Here's his loadout. Let me throw a camo on this real quick. One of the old eerie camos. It's fun because I don't really get to use them anymore. You can't put them on the new guns. Interesting. Yeah, I think if I wasn't like, if I was going to make my own build, you kind of have to run like some, I don't know, something like this. Because the movement speed is horrible. Specifically the sprinting movement speed. I will say you can get away with lower sprint speed a little bit better on this engine because you can pull out your melee to like reposition. So it's not the end of the world. One of the guys gave me an MX9 and it was slow like this, and I still dominated with it because it was ripping. So yo, what's good, Traumatic? Yeah, dude, Alpha Dad's sick, man. I'm excited to try his loadout. Yeah, Levi, if you're still in the TikTok, dude, it's definitely more of a high skill gun, the FFAR. I don't think all players would like it. I think you just kind of have to try for yourself. I think anybody could master it if they gave it the time. Yeah. So that's where I stand on that. And then it's gonna be Grits, or excuse me, OG Labs. Traumatic, I pretty much just play solo, brother. When if they bring nukes back, I'll do community nukes again. I've helped over 400 people nuke. So when they add nukes back, I'll start playing with people more. I just have I stick to solo because I'm a content creator first and foremost, and I need my I got a bunch of content to get through. I don't really like to play other than that. I like to do other shit. Try to be efficient with my time. All right. The last loadout was really powerful. This one, I'm gonna have to lock it the fuck in for. By my playstyle, it's better to go for phone than for specialist. Well, I'll try to yeah. Well, I'll try to explain my mindset on that. So any strategy that you employ in a video game, there's going to be pros and cons to it, right? There's going to be an opportunity cost to it, okay? So if I spend 5 minutes on a quest to get specialist, I mean, specialist is crazy powerful. Like, so if somebody says, hey, I want to go get specialist every game, or at least try to, fucking more power to them. I think there's more than one way to skin a cat. But, you know, with me, the way I like to play is I don't just want to leverage like game mechanics of, oh, you know, I'm gonna get foresight or I'm gonna get specialist, or I also have like just like more fundamental objectives, right? Killing people, taking their shit, map control, stuff like that is a way that I like to further my win condition. Like for me to spend the first 5 minutes plus of the match on like the outskirts of the map, no map control, I got to make some crazy rotation from bio all the way to stronghold to even turn in the key card. I have no, unless I like find a UAV or buy one, you know, I have no knowledge of what's going on. There could be a 4-stack waiting for me at stronghold. So there's, you know, and meanwhile, what I like about the phone is it's like a low opportunity cost, right? I land there, as long as I win my drop, now I just get passive income all game until I die, which might end up generating, you know, enough money that I can buy some of that shit myself anyway. But and it also gives me good map control on the most important POI. But you know, one of my buddies that I've done like world record win streaks with, J-Reg, if we do rebirth, he wants to have like 2 of us do the specialist thing, and I said cool. I think that's, yeah, but just for me as a solo, I don't think it's the move. I mean, what's the percent that I get specialists anyway, that I successfully pull all that off? I mean, I win this drop almost every game. You know what I mean? So he chased. Yeah, just my 2 cents, man. I mean, like I said, man, I mean, it's one thing to have all these strategies and shit, but it's like the old saying, it's like everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? So it's like, I like to get the phone, but if 20 people land here, I mean, I either have to flex drop or frag the fuck out, you know? And there might be times where you do this specialist thingy and it's just free, you know? I don't know. It just depends. Yeah, not for me. I remember when they first added the foresight thing, there was people that would tell me to do foresight. I'm like, dude, like as a solo, you really want me to spend 15 minutes getting foresight? Like, it's just, no. I'm not going to do this deep involved quest for 10 minutes and only actually successfully complete it like 1 in 5 games. When I could have been center zone, like kicking ass. I don't know. I've done it before, but yeah, it's not a, even in a squad, we wouldn't do that. Like if we were going for 100 streak, we with a bunch of like super capable, smart demon players, we wouldn't do the foresight thing. We might do the specialist thing, but we wouldn't do the foresight thing. I would just rather have players doing other shit. Too much other shit to get done. You need to wipe teams. You need, you know, you kind of need someone anchoring, playing their life. Like there's a lot of objectives. Dude, this could be a good game because there's like a lot of people left. I don't know, dude. I kind of like this
Enemy destroyed. Use your
this loady.
hunt down the rest of them. You've got gas moving in. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
I actually thought the first guy I fought wasn't terrible, but oh my god, they have a poly card. The stars are aligning this game. Holy cow. Might as well get a regain loady. And now we're gonna pop in advanced.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
What do we have going on in this tower?
Enemy soldier incoming. Precision airstrike standing by. Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on
A lot of team stronghold. I don't understand because hold on.
Fire sale active. Fire station price.
I just got dicked on.
Go get your revenge.
What were we talking about? Somebody remind me what we were talking about.
Resurgence window is empty. Watch your six.
It was weird. The first time I killed this guy, he was like a bot, and now all of a sudden he's like, it's like he let his older brother grab the controller or something. Oh shit. Nice, we got specialist back. Let's go, baby. Go buy all the other shit.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is inbound.
UAV available for tasking. UAV standing by. UAV available for SDR ready for launch.
So many people left. Holy crap. This is awesome.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Hey, Blackout Bruce, you too, man.
Adjusting price.
Much love, brother.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
I haven't gotten to use the M13 enough. I think I'm gonna take it up into the tower. You get these holds though. Bro, like, what are we doing? Come on, buddy.
No more second chances. We've made it to the top 10. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
I'm so confused what this guy's doing. I think he died. Alright, let's go pop that advanced. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. This has been such a weird game.
Standing by. SDR awaiting targeting data.
Put some pressure on top prison. I have so much money. No reason not to.
Precision airstrike ready for task.
Money wins games. I think I'm gonna, just because I had that mortar out, I think I'm gonna climb here. I can PA as well. I really want to take the prison height. Did he jump? Yeah. Well, the only bummer part is I took too long to like clear all them out, so now I don't have a gas mask. I think I could have played that differently. And I did to PA their cross.
UAV available for tasking.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Precision airstrike available.
Dang, I feared that happening. This pull is so hard.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, the teammates are AFK maybe? Whoa. Oh, one of them selfed. Last guy's under me. Let's go, dude. Hey, shout out Alpha Dad, man. 52-year-old grinder, man. He's a beast. That was a cool loadout, dude. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Hey, I remembered what I was going to say now. So this is really weird, and I'm not really sure what's happening there. Maybe you guys can help me wrap my mind around it. So if you guys remember, like the meta superi in Warzone 3 had like over 7 meters, maybe even over 8 meters per second sprint speed. And these old guns, depending on how you kit them, like this one has 6.1 meters per second, which is on paper like awful. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like what does the Cypher have? 6.3. Literally the Cypher in AR has higher mobility. Like what does like the XMG have? Okay, 5.8. So, well, maybe I overestimated some of the sprint speeds, but it's weird. Like compared to a sub, the new, like this one has 6.8. 6.1 on paper, it seems really bad, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel that slow. So like, does anybody have any thoughts on that? Like why doesn't it feel more slow? I just don't get it. I don't know. Like this, I feel like I should feel like really slow. Especially since it's like omni movement, right? Like you're sprinting in like every direction. Is like movement speed more of a factor than I'm realizing? Like I don't understand why I don't feel slower when I run these. It was the same thing with the MX9. It had like around a 6 sprint speed. I was kind of thinking maybe because I know the old guns are like broken, like in a lot of weird ways. Part of me thinks like maybe the sheet stats are like wrong. What if they're wrong, dude? I don't know. Either way, shout out Alpha Dad. The build was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I will admit. All right, let's see. I got to take my kid to football, but I have some time before that. Yeah, alligator. It's probably just not worth this thought that I'm putting into it. That's probably the answer. It is interesting though. All right. Let's get my man OG Labs. His build a shot. OG Labs is a legend, dude. I put a feeler out on Twitter. I needed some older gamers to participate in this, and a bunch of people tagged OG Labs. He's got over 1,200 solos big map wins. What a fucking legend. And he's got a loadout for me to try. I was pretty stoked because no one picked Val, which I was blown away by. It's my favorite gun right now. OG Labs picked the Val, so I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's take his build for a spin. He's a mouse and key guy, so they have usually have a little bit different preferences, but should be fun. All right. Suppressed reinforced barrel, perfect. Vert foregrip, great. Okay, balance stock, going for mobility instead of the sprint to fire, love it. His is a sniper support. I run mine as like a sub, so definitely agree with that. Okay, cool. We got that one, and then we need his HDR. Yeah, alligator. It just had too small of a mag, dude. But now it has a 50 mag, right? Bipod. Legend. Oh, it's oh, nice, dude. Yes, I'm actually really excited about this. I like to go no sway builds too. Fuck yeah. What a beast. Yeah, this is a fucking great build. This is a fucking great build. Yeah, me too. This is really really good. This is probably the best overkill like sniper loadout in the game right now. I would make almost no changes for my personal preference. I'm excited to use it. What do I want to upgrade to for gunfighter? Probably the Val if I hit gunfighter. I'm gonna have wasted attachments, but it's because I want to keep his aesthetic with the iron sight. So we're not gonna use all the attachments. Oh wait, he has balance stock, so let's make sure we keep that as well. Okay, so all that will get added on gunfighter is a CQB grip and a Strelok laser, which is, I mean, that's helpful. So if we had a second loadie, we'll upgrade the Val. And then my utility box loadout also needs the 5 attachment Val on it. And then we'll be ready to go. Yeah, like I said, Val's one of my favorite guns, if not my favorite gun right now. The camos are Nebula and Iridescent. Yep. Nebula is from Zombies. It's like the master camo for Zombies, and the Iridescent one is for hitting Iridescent and Warzone ranked. I'm not sure if that's still the reward for Erie. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure it was last season and the season before that. Maybe even the last 3 seasons, but I don't know about this season. Hey Giga Dad, love from Cameroon. Got a lot better at Warzone since you started playing like me. Dude, that's sick. Welcome in, Bretta. Love when I get international players in the live streams, man. You're awesome. Nice to meet you, bro. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chats and the different streams. Started multi-streaming since I've been back to streaming, and it's a different vibe. It's a lot of moving parts. Like, it was a lot easier when I just only had a Twitch stream. But it's good, man. Good. I know people like to watch on like different platforms, so it's nice to give people the options, you know. Alrighty. Let's hit it. I love Resurgence, dude. Resurgence is so good. Anybody else like Resurgence on Warzone? It's such like a good mode, like such a nice balance between like a consistent action, but also having like cool end games, like a BR. I love it. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm an old school BR guy, but how do I explain this? I just think Warzone is not very strategic, so I don't want to spend 30 minutes like looting and doing strategic things. For me, the one thing Warzone still has left is like really cool end games, but it's like it's a long time to play doing shit that isn't that fun to me to get one end game. Whereas Resurgence, you know, I have shit to do. I can shoot shit, fight teams, consistent engagements, and then the end game is still really cool. So for me personally, I enjoy it. And I think them taking away nukes also kind of ruined the big map for me. That was like the one thing that kept me on like Warzone big map was like, okay, it's kind of boring, but like the nukes are really sick. Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at. If they put forth a really good big map experience again, I could see myself going back to big map. As of right now, Resurgence for me is like where it's at. The only thing that pisses me off about Resurgence is like they took stuff away from us for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, they took zips away. They took nukes away. Like, why? Even if Verdansk nukes weren't ready, why'd they have to take nukes away from Rebirth? I just don't get it. Makes no sense. Like, they've done all this fucked up shit to big map, whatever, but like, just leave us in our lovely little cocoon of Rebirth like alone, you know? Why do they have to take shit away from us too? I don't get it. I think it's because they were working on like an older build of the game. As they brought it up to speed for the Black Ops 6 integration. So yeah, frustrating.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
All right, guys, let's get that loadout in our hands. OG Labs.
Enemy UAV is online.
I love the Jackal, man. Shit, that might be the first loadout I run when I'm done with this series is FFAR main AR with Jackal.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Jackal's so freaking good right now.
Enemy soldier incoming. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Orion keycard? I wish. All right, we got an HDR, so I'm gonna try to take this into the tower if I can.
Locating the rest of them.
Ah, crap. I think people landed in the tower just now. Can't really tell, though. Think about just oh, nice. Streamer loot. Okay, no one's in the tower.
You're losing ground. Moving.
It's a 55 mag. Dude, the Val is so good, man. Cannot believe they gave this thing a 55 mag. So powerful. Yeah.
You're in the top 10.
Hell yeah. It never gets old, does it? Huh! Giga style, baby.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
I used to run 1v1s. I'm not doing that right now, bro. I got other shit to do. Much love, homie. I'm flattered that you'd want to 1v1 quick scope versus me.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Whoops. What's up, Glizzy Struck? You'd probably shit on me, dude. I suck at quick scope.
Remaining operators from that squad.
Oh. I wish more people understood how good aiming stability is on a sniper. It's such a slept-on stat. When I run other people's snipers and they don't run aiming stability, it just feels like crap. No, I sold. It's funny when you're sniping and you like whiff the really easy shots and hit the really hard ones. Later, buddy. You're not gonna solo quad in my lobby, buddy. This is Giga Dad's lobby. I believe how dark it is outside. Like so overcast today. A distinguished gentleman. You, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar. You don't want to 1v1 me, bro. Catch me on a head glitch. We would run like speedballs with viewers on like Modern Warfare 2019. I'd be head glitching so hard.
Gas is inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO.
This is like just so fun, dude. It's been a minute since I got to do this because I've been doing these series. Most of the loadouts I've needed to be more aggressive to actually showcase them, but HDR Val, you know we're gonna be posted up.
Mark remaining operators from that squad.
Giga style.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down.
You're on an OG Xbox One? Damn, dude. Hey, I respect it, man. I played on consoles for a long time, brother. 20 years of console COD. I finally invested in a gaming rig last year. Just because, like, you know, with the content and stuff going well.
Enemies are dropping into the sky. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
If I get a knock on these guys, I'm probably going to push. I want to be able to hit the fire cell.
Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Jeez.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad. Get hunting. Kill confirmed. We've located. Top 5. Operational in the AO. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Well, I'll be able to get a second Betty down. I can't go hit the buy because I'll end up giving this position up. Smoke that. Hopefully they don't just start spam shooting, but I should be able to escape it if they do that.
Fire sales done. Back to normal. Enemy soldier incoming.
Dang it.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
I can't believe they nerfed this like the bullet velocity is still so fast. This thing was so broken before the nerf. I mean, it's still like probably the best sniper.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Gas is closing in.
Oh. Yes, land up there, you dummy. Gotta listen for the ladders because I don't have my Betty's down yet. Probably should throw a Betty on this gas flank. Oh, I don't have any, so never mind. I'll have that head glitch like HQ to play, so I don't have to rush this. Like, they just rushed it. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Like, really almost screwed that up. There's just no reason for me to over rotate here because I might even get pull, which I did. I killed that poor guy so many times, man. Holy gas flank. Ooh, GG's, bro. Nice. That was fun. That was fun. That was fire. That might have been my favorite game of the day. That was sick. We were running my man OG Labs's, he's a 59, almost 60-year-old content creator. His HDR Val combo. So fun, dude. It's like the perfect, it's such a good 5 attachment HDR. It's exactly how I would want to kit it. The Val's a really good sniper support too. I really like getting a gunfighter Val though, because I like let me show you guys how I like to do it. I like this build. Even though there's a wasted attachment, I don't know what, I just like G-Grip better than Vert on it for some reason. It just feels better. Look how much of a beam it is. So this is the build I like. And then if I go, if I run an optic. The iron sights are good, but even on my 5 attachment, I run it like this. So that's the only thing I would change, but that's just for me personally. I love that he picked the Val because it's like my favorite gun. Yeah, Killer Clown. I'm pretty wary of gas flanks though right now because the audio is so broken. Like gas flanks can be really dangerous. Oh no. I'm saying like I can't hear them, you know, so it scares me. I can really get caught off guard by a good gas flank. I just don't hear it. I feel like I don't hear anything. I have a settings guide on my YouTube. I don't run any third-party audio stuff, so it's all just in-game shit. I mean, I'm not an expert on audio. It's just me trying to polish a turd, you know? If you want to use my shit, that's you can copy that from my YouTube. But obviously the best thing you could do if you are willing to run third-party stuff is Art is War has audio tunes, but it's not that I am against people using it. I don't really care. It's just that I don't want to have different audio than what you guys have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you guys to hear the same shit that I do, and like 99% of players aren't going to use that, so it's like it would make my content less relevant to them. You know what I mean? Like, I have to make plays using the same information you guys are able to use. I hope that makes sense, because that's the whole point of my content, is to help other people have more fun playing the fucking game. So yeah. And it is frustrating right now because I feel like the audio is broken, but it is what it is. Geez, man. So I think I'm to a point where I've done every single age group. I've done the meta from every single age group. So now I just need to get the whole video compiled, edited, and posted to my YouTube. I think I'll have it done probably. Well, I have a couple more videos to post from the all around the world challenge. Wednesday, Thursday. I think I'm gonna post this on Friday, assuming I find the time to get it all edited. So that's gonna be fun. And well, I might have to double back if I go back and the gameplay for one of them is like not good enough. But other than that, I think I'm good to go on gameplay for that challenge. I've been live for 3.5 hours. I think I'm gonna call the stream. If you're in the TikTok, thanks for hanging out. We will yes. I do win streak sometimes with a really sweaty squad, but nowadays I usually am by myself, but sometimes I'll do a win streak. Obot. All right, much love, guys. I'll still be live for a little bit on Twitch and YouTube. But I'm gonna close the TikTok stream. If you have any questions, just pull up real quick to the Twitch. Hey, Alpha Dad, dude, your loadout was better than I thought it was gonna be, man. I got a decently high kill dub the first try. Funny guy, I'm not a tech expert, but my understanding is that's really bad on competitive environment. No, I think stick drift is not a good thing, but I accept a little bit of stick drift so that I can run zero dead zone. I like to run zero dead zone. I've always been that way. I've always ran zero dead zones in FPSs when I can. I like the responsiveness, and I'm really good at like fine motor control. So like, but I think most players should probably have some dead zone. Just so that they're not overcorrecting with aim assist. But for me, I prefer the instant responsiveness and just fine control of zero dead zone. So I actually don't really, I mean, considering I'm on zero dead zone, I really don't have that much stick drift, you know what I mean? I love the Val, dude. It's so good. Hey, what's up, Vaughn? Dude, your growl fucked me up because it has no recoil. I was like overcorrecting, like it was bizarre. That's like some of the least recoil I've ever seen in a first-person shooter, bro. I like don't like it. You're too smart with your build. I can't use it. There would dead ass be times where I was like negative recoil, like I was over controlling it. Like that happened so many times, dude. It was fucking me up. That was making me laugh though. No, it's good though. I think most players would, that's probably what most players should be running, honestly. Like why wouldn't you? A 0 recoil gun, like hello? It has like halfway decent TTKs. Hey, GG's Alpha Dad, appreciate you, bro. I just got the gameplay for the Val HDR. It was pretty good. We were hitting. Yeah, Growl's crazy. Get that overkill too. It's nice. All right, guys, I'm done for the day. I will be live tomorrow. I gotta look at my notes. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing tomorrow because I finished this faster than I thought I was going to. Juice bag, what's up, superstar? I'll double check your the Discord messages after the stream, brother man. Much love, homie. I finished this challenge with the different age groups faster than I thought I would, so I'm gonna have to figure out what content I'm gonna do next. I'll probably just go through and figure out what guns I need to make loadout videos on, and maybe come up with another fun challenge. I kind of wanted to see how many views this shit all gets, because I'm still learning YouTube, so it's kind of pointless for me to do this huge, deep, involved series and then no one watches it. You know what I mean? So it's like, if it gets good views, I'll keep doing shit like that. If it doesn't, then I'll just stick to kind of my normal live stream content, and then just finding clips out of that. You know, high kill gameplays, loadout videos, all that type of stuff. So just see how it goes. I'm excited to post this on, I think I'm going to post it on Friday. I just need a little bit of time to edit it, and then we'll send it. All right, guys and gals. I'll catch you tomorrow around 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. Much love. Peace.